Is this a case of dirty dancing? A French Olympics judge being accused of giving a boosted score for their home country in the ice dance final, while also giving a lower score for Team USA than any other judge. This ultimately would be the difference to make France win gold over the U.S.
We haven't studied it in depth, but we did speak to our coach and we did talk to each other, and we know how we felt on center ice after we skated. We felt like we delivered our absolute best performance that we could have. It was our Olympic moment.
Just knowing that we did everything in our power to accomplish our goals and put our very best out onto the ice is a feeling of satisfaction that we can take home with us, regardless of the result.
The host of Don't At Me with Dan Dockich on Outkick.com. Dan Dockich joins us now. Dan, the general consensus is that these American skaters got robbed. Do you agree with that sentence?
Yeah, I agree with that sentence. Look, this is as old as the Olympics. You know, when you have objective judges that favor their home country. I mean, who hasn't seen that before? But no, the difference in the voting tells you, the French judges, the disparity between what the French judges said about the Americans and what the other judges said in both of the dances, whether it was rhythm or it was the free dance, tells you that. They dropped the Americans way low. Nobody else did. But again, this is something that's been going on in the Olympics, and it's one of the problems with the Olympics. People have always had doubt in their mind, and even kids, you know, when you're playing something, well, the French judge or the Russian judge screwed you. I mean, this has been going on forever. But yeah, and I thought the Americans, I thought Madison Choate and Evan Bates, I thought they handled it really, really well. They kind of looked at each other like, what is this guy talking about? But this is a problem. And, you know, some people like it because it's human error, but this is human cheating.
Yeah, the International Skating Union responded, telling NBC News, quote, "It's normal for there to be a range of scores given by different judges in any panel, and a number of mechanisms are used to mitigate these variations. The ISU has full confidence in the scores given and remains completely committed to fairness." Dan, I got to ask a political question. Is this anti-American sentiment in any way connected to, you know, Trump derangement syndrome, or is this something that's just been happening for decades because people in general are anti-American?
Yeah, that's deep. I'll tell you this. I don't think necessarily it has anything to do with Donald Trump. I think this has been going on for people to give their country an advantage. And if you think about it, maybe in some way it's patriotic. I don't know. I don't think this has anything to do with Donald Trump. I don't want to make this any deeper than it is. But again, guys my age, we grew up watching the Olympics, can't wait for the Olympics, and we all know this has been going on. It was always the Russian judge because, you know, it was United States against Russia. The Russian judge screwed us. In this case, it's the French. Yeah. The French got us, and that should never happen.
Well, you know, they're a beautiful married couple. They're so incredibly talented, and in the court of public opinion back here at home, they are gold medal winners. Okay, we got to talk about something else. The Daytona 500 is on Sunday, only on Fox. So what can we expect?
Well, I hope Chase Briscoe wins. Chase Briscoe's from where, you know, I spent 18 years down by Bloomington, Indiana. By the way, Indiana University, national football champs. I don't know if you guys knew that, college football playoff champs. But all things are Hoosier right now. So I'm looking at Chase Briscoe, but I got to tell you, this is the 25th anniversary, sadly, of Dale Earnhardt's passing with Richard Childress Racing. So Kurt Busch is on the pole. It's his 23rd year. Karma, baby, maybe.
Dan Dockich, I had no idea that Indiana won the College Football National Championship. Had you said that once or ad nauseum on our air? That comes as a shock. Dan Dockich, IU booster, former coach, great guy. Don't at me. Dan Dockich, Outkick.com. Hey, I want you all to have a great weekend, including you.
I want that too. Yeah, you too. Everybody have a great Friday. Fox and Friends.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.
Meow.